Greetings to the person who sees this. Hope you're having a good day. So I am excited to walk you through the Transop's smart real-time fleet operation management platform designed to take logistics companies away from disconnected spreadsheets and manual log moves. In the transport and logistics industry, small operations mistakes lead to major losses. Common issues include dispatching vehicles that are made already on another visit or in the workshop, assigning drivers with expired license, or having zero visibility into fuel efficiency and return on investment. Transop solves this by centralizing vehicles, drivers, trips, maintenance, and expenses into a single platform that programmatically enforces strict business rules at the database and the API layers. So let's get into the architecture and tech stack. Before we jump into the user interface, let's talk about the stack. Transops is built using a modern, robust architecture. The front end is built by a React 18 application with white TypeScript, Tailwind CSS, and TanStack query for a highly optimized client side state catching. So for the backend purposes, we are using a Node.js and Express AI running in TypeScript. So for database and ORM purposes, we are using PostgreSQL handled by Prismo ORM for safe transactional database updates. For authentication, as usual, we are using the full role-based access control enforced using JSON Web Tokens. The entire application is containerized using Docker, allowing you to spin up the databases, seed data, backend servers, and front-end client with a single Docker Compose Up command. So let us see about the live demo and dashboard registry. Let's log in as a fleet manager to check out the dashboard. Right away we see our key operational matrices, active and available vehicles in maintenance, active trips, and overall fleet utilizations. These matrices are computed in real time and can be filtered by a regional or a vehicle type. Under the vehicle registry and the driver management, we maintain the core assets. One crucial detail is very important here. Status fields like available or on trip or in shop or entirely system managed. They cannot be edited directly through general patch request. Instead, the transaction automatically in response to operations like dispatching a trip or opening a workshop ticket. Additionally, our driver databases tracks license category and expiry dates, which directly feeds into our dispatch validation logic. Let us see a live demo of trip lifecycle and business rules. The core engine of Transops is a trips lifecycle, which transactions trips through draft, dispatched, and finally completed or cancelled. When creating a trip, it remains as a draft with no side effects, but when we hit dispatch, the backend runs a sequence of strict business checks, such as is the vehicle currently available, or is it already on a trip, or is in the shop. For the maintenance purposes, is the driver available or on duty and carrying a valid or non-valid license? Thus, the cargo weight exceeds the vehicle's maximum load capacity. If any check fails, the transaction is ejected. When it succeeds, the database automatically transitions the trip to dispatch and marks both the vehicle and driver as on trip. When the driver completes the trip, they record the ending odometer and fuel consumption. Once submitted, the vehicle and the driver automatically return to the available pool and the vehicle's mileage is updated. Let us see about the fuel expenses and reports. Operating a fleet requires tight financial tracking. On the fuel and expenses pages, operators log fuel additions and miscellaneous expenses like toll, cleaning, or fines. The data aggregates on the report and analytics lab, which is restricted to fleet managers, safety officers, and financial analysts. Here we can analyze fleet-wide average fuel efficiency in kilometers per liter, fleet utilization rates, a detailed breakdown of operation cost, vehicle ROI calculated against the original acquisition cost. We also have a secure CSV export because browser navigation requests like window open cannot carry custom headers. The backend uses a secure token query parameter fallback to authorize the download while maintaining the strict RBAC. Let us see about that code tour and backend transactions. Let's take a look under the hood. To prevent race conditions like double booking a vehicle or dispatching an individual driver, all state updates are wrapped in strict Prismo transactions. Here in the dispatch trip function, the checks for availability and cargo limit are run first, and then the trip, vehicle and driver are updated automatically. If any part of the process fails, the database rolls back completely. We also handle data serialization cleanly because Prismo serializes PostgreSQL decimal types string over JSON to preserve precision. Our front end utilizes explicit number wrappers during mathematical aggregations, preventing formatting bugs. The authentication middleware is simple, similarly robust, extracting the token from both the standard authorization header and query strings for browser downloads. So let us wrap up this by doing the conclusion. Transit Ops provides a production ready operational foundation for logistics management. By enforcing business rules at the API layer, it guarantees data integrity, prevents scheduling conflicts, and provides operation managers with the actionable financial reports. The repository comes with all the setup guides, API schemas, and interactive seed